Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondi Blue, and I'm back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Yes, the episode was actually entertaining. Let's get into it. So Portia meets Tanya so Portia can get her abs stimulated. Okay, they put a little machine on top of your stomach for 30 minutes, which gets your muscles moving as if you were actually doing sit-ups. We actually offered this at Lavish Aesthetics. Yes, okay, my little weekend gig is at a aesthetics salon. Okay, like esthetician. Okay, she does lashes, she does my lashes, she does facials, and she does cavitation, which is another way of getting rid of stubborn fat cells on your body. And one of the things she does after she does the cavitation is she puts these little pulsating patches on your stomach to make your ab muscles move. Okay, so it's the same thing except for like probably 10 times or something like that. I'm gonna tell her to look into that machine because she could probably find it on Amazon. But yeah, so I was familiar when I saw this. But Tanya got her hooked up with this so that she can get all in shape for their trip to Toronto for Carnival. Okay, now Portia didn't know about it at first, so we had to sit through Portia making, sex/bowel movement sounds for a good 3-4 minutes before Tanya came in with the little outfit on and everything. The producer gonna ask her if she pressured to snatch back for Dennis, and she was like, okay, he be alright. Like, he okay. But they discuss going to Marlo'S Wig Event. Apparently, Marlo is coming out with a wig line. Now, ma'am was struggling to keep those wigs secured to her head last season. And now she gonna come out with a wig line as if she was giving us something. Child, people don't know what to do with their money. Anyway, she invited everybody to come. They show us a flashback of Portia on speakerphone with Marlo. And she's sitting there with Kenya. They were having a little play date with the kids. And, Marlo's like, I'd really like for you to come. And, and she was like, well, Kenya's here. Can I invite Kenya to come? And she was like, sure. Yeah, you can definitely extend the invitation to her, and, I would love to see you guys there. And when she got off the phone, Kenya was like, what man was that? And she had this serious look on her face. I was laughing so hard because she was straight faced. What gentleman was that? What gentleman caller was that? Portia, you got you a new man you talking to? Who was that? Child, I was dying laughing. Okay, but Portia is so excited because she's been wanting to go to Toronto Carnival. So this is supposed to get her little stomach area together, even though that girl ain't got much of nothing on her stomach at this point. Okay, but yeah, to get her in shape so she can be all in a little cute little bikini thong carnival situations. Y'all, Tanya looks good. Okay, Tanya had them titties nice up and rounded on her chest like that. Her stomach looked great. She had on these cute little, purple tights and, like a little bustiquela, which is really like a sports bra or something like that. She basically had on cute ass workout attire, but her body is off the chain. I like Tanya. I really do. I like Tanya. And when people come at her or try to make her look like she's thirsty, I feel like y'all are missing the entire energy that Tanya is giving. Tanya is giving unbothered happiness. Okay, when I see people that are that perky and happy, I do not want to disturb that energy. If that is what you naturally come with, sis, by all means, glow on, okay? Happy on out here. Candy and Todd play Connect 4. Okay, Kayla comes in looking tired and bored, like she didn't want to have this conversation on camera. Also, I wish they would put a little eyeliner on the baby, because every time she come in, she look a little, tired. She always look tired. Maybe she was smoking before she came in. But either way, a little eyeliner never hurt anybody, Kayla. Okay, I know you in the house, but we see you on pictures out and about. And it don't be, nothing, no gloss, nothing. Like, just give us something, sis. You're on television. Give us a little something. It's Bravo, for God's sakes. Candy looked super cute with her braids and a bun and a red lip. I was like, Candy, girl, you look cute. But anyway, so when Kayla came in, the conversation kind of went serious because they discussed this trip that Kayla and Todd took to London so that she can, get more familiar with the fashion industry because that's what Kayla wants to do with her life. Okay. And they're discussing that she's serious about it and she wants to move to New York and she wants to, be in the scene. And if you want to be in a fashion scene, everybody knows New York is where you're supposed to be at. All right. So as they're discussing that, Todd is telling her how proud he is of her for going after her dreams. And she was like, wow, you like proud at me? Somebody's proud around here? And he was like, what would you still got a problem with me or something? And she was like, I mean, you just don't show emotion. Like, unless you're angry or something, you don't show affection. You don't know how to be affectionate with me. And Candy is like, Dad is very tough on Kayla. And I tried to, get in between that. But that is his biological daughter. So I kind of have to just step back and let him handle it. But let's be real. Kayla is 23 years old. She don't need that much tough love from y'all. Okay? She really don't. She's 23 years old. And I understand now that is probably why Ty took her to the strip club. Ty does not know how to relate to a female child, okay? Ty knows how to relate to, his boy child, okay, that he just got. Ace Candy says he is so good with Ace. And that's because he's a boy. I think that he has a hard time relating to her and he doesn't know how to be emotionally supportive because I don't think Ty's mama was like that. It was just the two of them, okay? And she kind of had like a rough, type of, exterior, So I feel like Ty doesn't know how to give that to Kayla. And Kayla even told him, my mama gets me together every day. Don't tell me you trying to make me, a responsible adult and you trying to give me tough love and all of that because her mama gives her the same thing, but she still can be loving and affectionate towards her daughter. And Kayla says, you can at least start texting me, a little bit more often, something. And he says, you know what? I'm sorry. I will work on that, and I do love you and I will try to fix that. And I was like, okay, Todd, I appreciate you saying that. But when she walked off, he was like, I feel like she just doesn't understand where I'm coming from as the parent. And I'm just trying to make her strong. Like he seems to think his lack of emotional support is somehow going to strengthen her as a human being. It's not. It's not. Stop telling yourself that. You can definitely learn how to be more emotionally supportive of your daughter and, not so judgy with the way you handle her. She's 23. Let's remind ourselves of this. She's not 17. She's not 15. She's 23. Your relationship dynamic needs to change. Okay, Todd? Meaning you need to see her more as a friend and less like a dependent, okay? And also, if Candy wants to run, Kayla some money every now and again, I don't understand why that's a big deal. I just want them not to treat her so much differently than Riley, even though I understand, Riley is Candy's child at the end of the day. But y'all are still a jointed family and y'all now have 2 children that y'all have had together. And Kayla is still going to feel like her siblings will have more than you've ever given her. And I think that there is going to be a little resentment there. So Ty taking her to the strip club might have been his way of trying to get closer with her because he don't know another way to. So then, they have these little moments in between the scenes, before we get to the actual meat of the scene. But Noelle and Cynthia are sitting in her kitchen and Cynthia was making something for them. So she's scooping the bowl up and she took, the spoon out the bowl and licked it and, tasted it and then put it back in the bowl. Noelle was like, oh no, Mom, give me the bowl. Oh my God, it's disgusting, And she was like, girl, what? I had you. And I said, yeah, you had her insisting you didn't have chill. So that's why your daughter wants to make sure that mama's new tongue and mouth juice, like even when you was competing on what, on the spoon, no, I do understand where Noelle was coming from with that. That's nasty. Don't do that, okay? Like I tell my husband all the time, don't you dare. I don't care if it's only us eating it. Don't you dare. Rinse it off. Rinse the spoon off. Matter of fact, I don't even like to use the same spoon for tasting that I use for stirring. Okay, no. Okay, you get a smaller spoon for tasting, and you get like a ladle spoon or something larger when you're stirring and scooping a pot. But no, okay, I'm not okay with this at all. That was hell. So Candy and Nene meet up. All right. I guess Candy is important now. Okay, that's what she said. I guess I'm important now. You know, because she kept telling her last season at the reunion, Candy's not important. Candy's not important. I guess I am not. You ain't got nobody to date with your ass. Okay. So Nene reached out. So Candy is open to new beginnings. Candy is always open because I feel like Candy kind of doesn't take Nene that personally. Like, she gonna act like a bitch. I might have to check her every now and again, but all in all, we know who makes the most money on this show. Candy is unbothered just based off of that. Her check is right, and that is all that matters. So y'all need her to show up to tape. As long as it's not fake, she's there. Nene says she feels like they see each other and they understand each other. And I'm like, girl, yeah, all right, whatever. Nene talks about Greg's cancer being completely gone. And then Candy tells her about the new baby coming through the surrogate being a girl. And then Nene asks about Portia and Dennis, and if he was really into animals, or was he just watching the animals? And I'm just kind of like, are we really going to talk about this like this is a real thing? Like, I know some of y'all think this is a real thing. I don't think this is a real thing. This ain't a us thing. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it like that. But either way, Candy was like, no, I don't believe that part. That part I do not believe. Like, hopefully none of us do. Jesus, I swear to God, I hope it's not true. Because you never can put anything past anybody. But I would like to hope that's not where we at with it, okay? They get into Cynthia. And Nene says that somebody gave her a recording of Cynthia running her mouth and talking bad about Nene. And she was talking to this mutual friend, and this mutual friend recorded the conversation. Nene isn't telling anybody who it was, but I think it was Giovanna, in all honesty. I think only Giovanna is thirsty enough to record a conversation on a reality show. First off, the cameras are here like 90% of the time. There's no need for you to record anything, ma'am. You are not a part of production, okay? We didn't need you to do that. But the fact that you want to be on this show so bad, the fact that you in Nene's ass so far, yeah, I could definitely see Giovanna doing this, and I don't care that Giovanna said it wasn't her. I don't care that Nene said it wasn't her. It was Giovanna. Okay, I don't think at this point this is something that Marlo has to do. Marlo wants Cynthia and Nene to become friends again. So why would she record a conversation that they had that she knows will cause more issue between them? Like, I don't think Marlo would do that. And also, if that was something Marlo would do, she would have done it seasons ago. This is something somebody who just came on the show and is desperately trying to get their show time, trying to get their little TV time popping would do. All right. And that screams Giovanna. Then she tells Candy about her life coach and how her life coach, impressed upon her that people have to take responsibility for their actions, and that's their problem. They just don't want to ever take responsibility for what they've done. Okay. And I'm just like, Nene, no, sis, it's you that never wants to take responsibility for anything that you've done. You. Cynthia goes to a hardware store because she wants to put together a dresser of some sort for Chill to have in her house. Child, I ain't got time. And Kenya and Candy join her. And, there's some conversations, of course. They discuss how back in the day in the old house, Cynthia had her closet with all of her things in it. Lord have mercy, that closet was some cluttered. But it had wallpaper with Cynthia's face all over it. It was the Cynthia Bailey wallpaper. And they were like, oh yeah, she loves herself. Okay, I don't know why anybody wouldn't think that, but Cynthia definitely loves herself. And she was like, yes, honey, I have great self-esteem. Unlike those who think that I'm desperate and weak, I have good good self-esteem. I said, Cynthia, let them know something, okay? And Kenya was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, she didn't know who had said what. And Candy was like, she's talking about what Nene said about her. Candy then tells them about her sitting down with Nene in their conversation and how she feels like Cynthia is the one that's going around talking bad about her, and she's just responding to the things that Cynthia has said. Cynthia says, look at here, okay? As long as I was going along with everything she said, child, I was Michelle Obama. But as soon as I had my own mind and wasn't up her ass anymore, I'm the dirt on the floor. So she can take that recording and anything else she got going on and stick it way up her ass, okay? Way up there. I said, oh, not way up her ass, Cynthia. Cynthia said, no, I have zeros to give, okay? Zeros to give. I said, I appreciate this side of you, Cynthia. I'm happy that Cynthia is no longer doing this thing with Nene where, you know, we think she might have a backbone, but really she don't. But see, once you just say it on camera that somebody can stick something up there, and, you know, I just kind of feel like, well, we've turned over a new leaf, haven't we? Cynthia, girl, I'm here for it. Because y'all know within that conversation, Candy talked about this recording. I'm sorry if I left that out, but y'all know that's what they talked about. So Cynthia and Eva talk over the phone about Marlo'S Wig Party. Y'all know Eva ain't going to that wig party, child. None of us should have been at that wig party. That girl ain't serious about them damn wigs. We gonna get into it. But either way, she sent Eva a text message privately inviting her, telling her she would really like her to be there, and Eva ignored it. Oh, Lord, couldn't even say no thank you. Cynthia says, you know, I'm all here for women's entrepreneurship, girl, okay? I don't know if a wig line is Marlo's thing, okay? Eva says, not with all them ill-fitting wigs. Just like I said, let's go through all of those terrible wigs that she wore last season, and now you this season with a wig line, girl, go to bed. Eva says that she will also see Nene at this party, and Cynthia tells her about Nene telling Candy about the recording that she thinks it's either Marlo or Yvonne, and I already told y'all what I think about that, so yeah, whatever. Portia, Shamia, and Tanya discuss how Portia will handle Nene on their way to the party because everybody got beef with Nene. Y'all, I forgot how bad Nene talked about Portia right after she had her baby. Like, it was a day to like a week. It had not been like more than a few weeks, if that, y'all, because I can't remember, but I feel like it was so close to when she had just had that baby and Nene was texting her that she fat Miss Piggy, and I'm like, sis, I know Gonzo ain't calling somebody Miss Piggy. Like, first of all, okay, you can wear as many loose-fitting shirts as you would like to, bitch, okay? You're still bad-bodied, okay? But we gonna go ahead and let you in that thick-ass back get away with it because we liked you. But for you to sit up there and talk about a very, you know, post-pregnant Portia in that way, trying to drag her for her physical, we know you wish you looked like her, okay? You wish you looked like her on her fattest day. You wish you had half the ass and thigh. Child, you wish you had the titty. You wish you had the face, because even though Portia has done some work on herself, it has not been nearly as severe as that gonzo ass looking nose job that you done to yourself. I can't tell the difference between you and Tamar on any given day in a bang blind wig. Jesus Christ, okay? Get your look together before you want to talk about somebody else's. I mean, every once in a while she looks good, but all in all, girl, Tarjay. Tarjay. But Nene was upset talking trash about Portia because Portia was scared after, you know, she put her hands on her in the closet when Closet Gate had went down. And my husband seems to think that she was hiding the white girl in the closet, and that's why she didn't want nobody in there. I said, child, I wouldn't put it past her. Portia plans on ignoring Nene, okay? Candy gets to Marlo'S event first, okay? Of course, not before Giovanna's ass. But either way, she says, I like the wig wall, and the wigs were nice, but, you know, Marlo, I would have thought that the event space would have been a little bit more, you know, fabulous. It was bare. It wasn't much there. I was like, child, they ain't have much going on in that room at all. It seemed like this was some last minute thrown together little shit that they did. Child, when they showed that wig wall and the wig still had the lace on them, I said, bitch, you didn't even cut the lace off the wigs. Are you planning on selling those off the wall that's been sitting up there all this time. I said, get out of my face with this, y'all. I was so not here for this. I say, if y'all don't get this overproduced foolishness out of my face, Marlo, girl, you didn't even cut the lace. Girl, I cannot. Anyway, Yovani and Candy talk. Then Cynthia gets there in a blonde natural wig. I was like, yes, Cynthia, stomp through. Yovani is like, hey, sis, I didn't think you would come because of Nene. I know that can be hard. You know, like sitting down trying to act like you care when really you keeping the shit going between the two of them by stirring the pot. And Candy said, okay, before we go any further, did you record a conversation with Cynthia and then give it to Nene? Are you the spy, bitch? Let us know. And Yovani was like, what? Recorded? I didn't record anybody. Who said I recorded someone? She was like, nobody said that. I'm asking you that. I was like, Candy clarified very quickly, bitch, let me get you together because you act like you don't understand me. Did you record Cynthia? She says, what? Who? No, not at all. That wasn't me. I said, you's a lie. I don't believe you. Portia, Tanya, and Shamia join. And Marlo comes out with her little nephews. And then Nene gets there. And Marlo says, yes, my sister just walked through the door. Like she has to like draw the whole room's attention to the fact that Nene just walked through the door. It's like, girl, please get your thumb out the lady ass. She need a break. Portia turns around and gets out of the cheek kissing circle because Nene went to everybody, Cynthia included, to give him the little kiss on the cheek, and Portia turned around, you got a wig on? Oh, girl, hey. Like, he just completely turned away and got up out that circle. You ain't about to kiss me, bitch? I don't see you. So Marlo has a contest with who can flat iron, you know, and give the little hair a little bump with the flat iron. So I thought that was cute. Little fake ass Bonner brother moment, okay? And she asked that Nene and Portia, you know, go head to head, and it looked like Nene has never had to flat iron her own hair ever. That's what it looked like. Or maybe her flat iron wasn't turned on, because I mean there wasn't not a bump, curl, nothing in what was going on over there. And then Yovana was trying to mess up Portia's hair. Like Portia had curled it and she was trying to like mess up the curl. She was like, bitch, don't touch her hair. I was like, you about to get hurt. Move, Yovana. Aggravating the hell out of everybody. Now we see why she was calling you thirsty. Go sit down somewhere. Then the best part of the episode, and it was only the best part because I was like, no, she did not. Y'all, Kenya would have got her entire ass kicked if this was me, okay? I did not expect for Marlo to handle the situation like that, but I feel like Marlo hangs around people that she cannot, you know, she can't mess up the relationship she has outside of this show by showing what she really wanted to show, which was the hood side of Marlo that would have went and drugged Kenya's ass for this. I really feel like she tapped into her nice side because she wanted to fight her. She wanted to fight her. She had to wanted to fight her. I wanted to fight her for her. Kenya got a drum line and all of her products on a platter for everybody. And they were all picking them up. And I heard that Kenya's products are very good. And they were holding up signs that says, edges matter. Under the wigs, your edges matter, ladies. Under the wigs, your edges matter. Okay, she thought this was brilliant, and actually it was. I'm sure it brought great attention to her hair care line. Okay, Portia is on the floor, falling out laughing, and Candy's face. Y'all, the extras in the building, their faces, y'all, this I'm sorry, y'all, but it was hilarious. And then Marlo says, yes, edges do matter. Can you help me with mine since you are so blessed with all this beautiful Marlo was trying to play it cool. She was trying to show her best self and not hit nobody, because I know she wanted to, but then Kenya took the mic from her. I said no, she did not take the mic, but we know that Kenya is good for taking the mic at somebody else's event. Okay, so you ladies care about your edges and get some of my hair care products on these platters over here. Get you some of them. Like just completely bypass Marlo's whole situation. Marlo takes the mic back and says, you know what, we're gonna wipe off eyebrows and we'll see who has the thickest eyebrows. I was dying I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was so funny. Candy takes Kenya to the side and is like, I thought you told me you weren't coming. And she was like, well, you know, I had to worry about the baby. She was like, but you had time to get a whole marching band, Kenya? Like, it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. And once everybody is over there talking to Kenya at the bar, Marlo is like, okay, everybody, it's done with her, okay? Y'all got to come back over here. I'm not done yet with the activities, okay, y'all? It's not about her. It's about me. It's my event. She got to come over there and remind everybody that this is not about Kenya because Kenya just stole all of the limelight from her. And then she took a drink. Look, they handed Kenya a drink. She took the drink out of her hand. No, put this down. Security, where's my security? Security, come get her out of here. And Kenya was like, I'm the one that called security. And then we got to go through all of those different times when she called security on somebody. I said, ma'am, people been calling security ever since there's been security. Please stop. You are not the only person that has ever called security on a reality show. Stop that. Marlo asked for the other girls to please stop talking to Kenya. And Nene goes over to her like, what is the problem? What is the matter? Okay? And then Marlo and Yovana start screaming, no more, Kenya more. I want you to go. They start screaming. I say, Yovana, oh my God, you are annoying the shit out of me. Okay, Nene leaves because she don't have time for this. Oh, thank you. She take her little bag and she gets out of there. Yovana follows her out and Nene is in her car about to pull off and Yovana is like touching on her windows. And she's like, bitch, don't touch my car. We not friends. Don't touch my car. Okay? And she was like, where are you going, girl? That's your friend in there. And she was like, this is not my life. This is not what I do. Okay? Nene don't want no parts of this foolishness. So she drove off and damn near dragged Yovana's ass with her. I was like, that'll teach you to go running behind somebody's damn car. And, you know, Kenya is telling them this, you know, she's a businesswoman, okay? It was a good opportunity and she seized the moment. Then Marlo was making some comments. The baby daddy gone. The child only, what, barely a year old? The baby daddy already gone. Why don't you go home and cover up those gray edges? I was like, oh, Lord, it don't matter if they gray as long as they are there, Marlo. They are there, and that is all that matters. While they were all talking about it, okay, because Marlo said she don't have nothing left for Kenya, okay? Kenya is over as far as she's concerned. They can never be friends again. I said, y'all wasn't never going to be friends. But either way, Cynthia was saying that she was happy that Kenya came because she didn't think that she would come. And, you know, she was happy to see that Marlo was being such a good sport about it. And Portia was like, Cynthia, you were great. You were excited to see her. Girl, like, that's not what we need to hear from you. And this is because Cynthia feels like from now on, if I feel a certain type of way, I don't give a shit how y'all feel about it. I'm going to say how I feel about it. So I think that's what Cynthia was coming from. But Portia was like, girl, hello, this is not the time. She was wrong. Don't be sitting up and talking about you was happy to see her coming through the doors with her band and shit. Yo, this was so funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. But before I go, let me say a few things. Let's see. First of all, Nene ain't got no friends. Okay, so that's why she needed to film with Candy. Candy is about this check, so Candy gonna film whenever she can. That is first and foremost that Candy gets the check. So she gonna be there to tape, all right? Portia was hilarious to me this episode. I love Tanya. Yovana is annoying the hell out of me, and she definitely recorded Cynthia talking about Nene. But at this point, she's been recorded in interviews saying the same thing several times. So what did you think you were doing? Nene wants to try to make Cynthia out to be a villain, but then walk up in there and kiss her on the cheek. And Cynthia was like, I'm going to play whatever type of game you want to play. If you want to be cordial, bitch, we'll be cordial. If you got a problem, we got a problem. I said, hey, I don't have no problems with that approach. You a grown woman. Do what you want to do. Kenya is wrong as hell. Kenya is wrong as hell, and I honestly expected Marlo to knock a drum out somebody's hand, or at least something. That go to show that you know Marlo really be hanging around some rich folks because she know how to act when it all boils down to it. Because she really could have done worse. And it allowed Kenya to have way more giggle in her throat than she would have had her ass got dragged and then tried to play the victim. You know, this is the type of stuff that Kenya does that will usually get her ass dragged, and then she try to act like she ain't do nothing and you should have used your words and all that type of shit. But yeah, y'all, it was messy as hell, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll see y'all in the next one.